For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.
Well, this is the first story of Cornish Mysteries and Ghosts, episode 8 of Unknown Mysteries, the last episode. So just 1 second and we'll get
Lost Land of Lioness. Once the home of Tristan in the Arthurian legend of Tristan and Isolde, Lioness is now more famously recognized as a mythical lost land off the coast of Cornwall. The legend of Lioness is of a land which once existed between the western coast of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. It was submerged by water, with the only evidence of its previous existence the sound of its ringing church bells heard out at sea. Only one man was thought to have survived a tragedy who, by a stroke of luck, was hunting. Upon hearing the noise of the massive surge of water, he rode away on his white horse in an easterly direction towards Land's End. As he ferociously escaped, his horse lost one shoe. The survivor's family used the symbol of 3 horseshoes and a white horse as the family crest, and was used by those who believed they were his descendants. This ghostly tale has been enhanced over the years by fishermen, who claim to hear the eerie ringing of church bells and discovery of old rubble in the water. Perhaps the eeriest part of the story is that some believe that it really once existed and was hit by a tsunami.
Wow, that's the first story in this episode of Unknown Mysteries. 1 second and we'll get to story 2.
The Whooper of Sennan Cove. On a beautiful, clear day, a mist descended on Sennan Cove. Accompanying the fog came a mysterious whooping sound that carried over the sea. It was believed to warn those who heard it of oncoming storms. One day, 2 fishermen chose to ignore the warning. Once they sailed into the sea, they were never seen again.
Wow. Well, listen to the next story in a second. One second.
Smugglers at the Jolly Sailor. Given its location, it goes without saying that the inn became a favored haunt of the smuggling fraternity. On one occasion, the local excisemen received a tip-off that a new batch of illicit contraband was being kept at the inn, and they duly launched a surprise raid intent on seizing the illegal barrels and meting out the king's justice on the smugglers. However, their endeavors were thwarted by the resourcefulness of the then landlady, who, on hearing the telltale splintering of the inn's front door, promptly perched herself atop the barrels, covered them with her petticoats, and commenced knitting nonchalantly. The excisemen searched in vain, but could find no trace of the illegal haul. She must have been a very large landlady. Ghosts of the Jolly Sailor. Of course, with so much history crackling away within, it is inevitable that the Jolly has, over the years, managed to acquire a ghost or 2 to complement its other fixtures and fittings. Indeed, their website includes the tantalizing warning, but beware, many Cornish books and stories report that the historic rooms of the Jolly are haunted. One of the resident wraiths is that of a ponytailed, frock-coated coachman, who wears a linen shirt, leather gaiters. He's harmless enough, simply confining his activity to just appearing before bemused witnesses before fading into nothingness. A spectral young girl has been known to pass through the walls on the inn's landing, whilst a small woman, attired in old-fashioned dress, has been known to engage staff and guests in brief conversation, after which she makes her exit in time-honored ghostly fashion, by disappearing into the nearest wall. An unusual spectre. However, the most unusual apparition to, quite literally, hobbits was around the rooms and corridors of the old inn, is that of a white rabbit, that is more an object of curiosity than of fear. The Jolly Sailor is a truly atmospheric hostelry, and, ghosts aside, will reward the weary traveller with a warm welcome and superb hospitality. And, should you happen to notice a lady, perched somewhat uncomfortably in a corner of the bar, be sure to look beneath her petticoats.
Well, there you go. That's the last episode of Unknown Mysteries, episode 8. I hope you enjoyed the series. And thank you very much for listening. And that's it for the Unknown Mysteries, episode 8. Thank you for watching.